Good morning, investors. Welcome to the 10th of July 2014. Looking at the newsletter, SAB Miller is the trade for the day. Code is SAB. Last traded price was 598 rand 20 cents. Action. It's traded from a high to low. We call it a short. Entry level was 608 rand 69. Here, this blue dotted line here. Stop loss is 629 rand, and the target is 567 rand and 6 cents. So the objective is to play it downwards. Current trades open. African Rainbow Minerals, Bidvest, Tiger Brands, Standard Bank, Mondi, PSG. Looking at the top 40, that's the blue index line here on the chart. Came down, broke the 5-day moving average on the dotted line, and currently broken the 20-day moving average on the grey line. So you can actually see a bit of momentum coming down there. Looking at the Dow Jones on quick charts, as you can see, they actually came down here on Tuesday evening. They were about 16,985 points. They came down, and they did a bit of recovering yesterday, recovering about 78 points upwards here. And as you can see, the channel is still positive at this moment. That's a bit of a sell-off that happened in the market, and it actually jumped up again. The J200 top 40 shares, very important to track at this moment. If I pull up the Bollinger Bands, you will basically see the following. Blue line is the index price. It's currently trading between the green and the red of the Bollinger Bands. Bounced, came up, getting close to this levels here. Currently, they're about 37 points positive for opening at 8.50. We need to see how they're going to open. We could most probably see a bounce here. But let's track it in the short term. While the American markets, the Dow Jones, closed positive 78 points last night, and that was for Wednesday evening, and they currently minus 14 points positive at this moment. So you could see there was the bounce on the Bollinger Bands in the middle on the green, and they picked up again. So the channel is still positive. Not an idea of a big sell-off as yet in the market, and the same on the top 40 as well. So the next day or two is going to be important to track, especially on the support levels. Shoprite broke up. If we pull up the Bollinger Bands here, on this 50% on the 156.50 levels, broken up, and yesterday it was testing this 160 rand level the whole time. So it's close to the ceiling. Looking at indicators, look at this big bounce up here. Look at the RSI, big bounce up, and stochastic also a big bounce up. Did well. We need to track and see if it can actually go back to this 160, 161 levels, and hopefully break it upwards. Another share to look at, Truworths. Truworths also broke the green line upwards here in the middle of the Bollinger Bands, going up, now testing the 76.60 levels, currently trading at 75.38. But it seems to be more sideways channel this time here. Look at the red, the green, and the purple channel of the Bollinger Bands going sideways. Mr. Price breaking new highs, still trading between the green and the red Bollinger Bands upwards, and consistently going up at this moment here. Woolies bounce on this green Bollinger Band and on the support here on this black line, as I'm indicating here. Currently trading at 78.59, close to the previous highs, as you can see here. Here and here. Need to see what direction will follow very soon on this specific trade. Looking at Barclays Bank. Barclays Bank went, touched the support here, close to the 160, and it actually went back to the almost 164 levels. touching that highs again then. So you can actually see this upward bit of the channel, and you can see the cycles in the channel playing out here. Now on the top of the channel, the indicators will confirm it on the top there. Stochastics shows a bit of the movement, still a bit up there, and as you can look at your RSI also on the top of this small cycle, and that's the small cycle 1, 2, 3. Standard Bank. Now Standard Bank, there was a red channel there. There was the support came. That was the high of about 145. Broke it up, and now testing previous highs on 146.98. Nothing spectacular. Small movement up. Need to see where this channel will go now from here. Next share, MTN. Looking at MTN, a bit of concern at this moment for me. Look at this channel going down. That high is smaller than that high, smaller than that high, and that high. Direction is still downwards. Testing the support here. Trading at 224. I'm waiting for a level of plus or minus here about 222. If you can break it, most probably a downside here, but keep in mind the Bollinger Band, and that's the green line, and that level is about 226. Anytime it breaks is 226, 227, could rally back to 235 in the short term. So let's see what this action could be on the live charts very soon. Vodacom. Looking at Vodacom, also losing momentum currently here on the Bollinger Bands in the middle here. Top of the Bollinger Bands, bottom of the Bollinger Bands, testing, seems to want to break downwards from the 150 back to the 127. Currently trading at 129, but nothing indicates to me for big movements for the next day or two so far. So let's keep a close eye on this one as well. Barloworld. Looking at Barloworld, also came and tested the top of this green Bollinger Band here in the middle. Currently trading between the purple and the green. Need to see if this is going to continue, but as you can see, what is the Bollinger Bands currently doing here? The purple, green, red, going sideways. So there's a lot of frustration in the sideways channel at this moment here. Imperial. Looking at Imperial, we discussed it a few days ago. Low, high, low, high, low, high. Bounce on this low, broke this support level of 190, and now it seems to want to go further down. From the 187, currently trading at, next low of expectation is about 184. If you listen to 5-year cycle, 2-year cycle, low, high, low, high. So let's see where this one will take us in the next day or two. If it bounces and it breaks 184, next low could be about close to 178. One thing I want to bring to your attention is in the top 40, there is a half an hour chart in the live 40. And as you can basically see, I'm going to identify the following: leg, shoulder, head, shoulder. At any time, this 46,500, let's make it 46,520 level, that's going to be broken. Next high could be back to the 46,700. Channel is still breaking down, and you can see a high, low, high, low, 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 low. Look at this high, so much smaller, but suddenly picked up, testing the previous highs. Now it's testing close to this highs, going to a sideways pattern. Big question is, any time if it breaks is 46,200, big sell-off will happen in the market. That will take it back to this 45,700 level. At any time, if there's 46,550 levels can be broken, share could go, the index could go back to 46,700 in the short term. We'll most probably see a bit of relief and recovery happen in this kind of market. So at this moment, 46,200 is going to be the very important low. Looking at this intraday chart in the top 40, and that will be on the green line on the Bollinger Bands. Keep a close eye on this one. Let's see if the action will happen. Enjoy your trading.